Hi YouTube. I'm not even gonna beat around the bush anymore. We're just gonna cut straight to the chase. So the other day, I was just going about my life, right? And then suddenly I get a message on Instagram and I looked at it and it was this. And for a brief moment, I was like, the spammers are at it again. I thought it was a fake account and I went to check, and lo and behold, it wasn't a fake account. So as we are corresponding, I learned that the e-commerce business advisor of Charles and Keith, and Charles and Keith basically really admire the rich cultures, tradition, and things that make Bhutan Bhutan. So they are excited to learn a little more about us. Hence, they extended an invitation to me for a cozy dinner with them, along with a few other Bhutanese creators as well. I wasn't told who they're going to be, but I'm definitely so excited to meet them because I know that they're going to be very amazing and fun and beautiful people. And yeah, so that's happening. And I'm so excited because growing up, I wasn't really like always surrounded by fancy things. But as I started to grow up and work hard and all of that, I treated myself to purchases from Charles and Keith. When I was in the UK, I ordered a pair of heels from them, and it barely made it to me from Singapore before we were about to return to Bhutan. And I'll be wearing those shoes during the dinner. And my everyday sunglasses is Charles and Keith as well. And I've received so many compliments on these products, so it feels like a full circle moment that I get to go to dinner with Charles and Keith. And none of this goes without saying thank you to you guys, because oh my god, 2 years ago when I started posting videos, I did not think any of this was gonna unravel. And it's you guys who's made this possible for me, so I am eternally thankful. I've done few gratitude giving back to you guys in the past, and please just know that there's one around the corner, because I cannot keep taking from you guys. There has to be something that I give back as well. Anyways then, so let's start preparations for our dinner with Charles and Keith. And as for what we're wearing to the event, they said that if we could show up in traditional Bhutanese attire or elegant evening wear. And I was so happy they mentioned the Bhutanese attire, because I was meaning to go in Kira anyways if it was like okay. Sometime around last year, I came across this business here in Bhutan called Yang Yang Weaving House, and I saw that they do the Tego in a very different way. I'll attach a picture somewhere here. It took about 3 weeks, I think, to get it completed, because they weaved the fabric from scratch. It was so worth it. I loved it so much. I received so many compliments. I wanted to wear that for this event as well, but then again, I had already worn it for another event like last year, and it's okay to repeat the stuff, right? But then I made a video and everything, and I thought like maybe let's try and ask if they could at all possibly be able to pull one out of the bag for me in like under a week's time. So I reached out, and lo and behold, praise the Lord, they did it for me in 2 days. And on top of that, they said that the last time I had purchased from them and I posted about it, I think it was good promotion, so they said the one this time is a gift from them. So I'm so thankful. Thank you so much. Goddess! Oh my god, the embroidery work on this, if I'm not wrong, is silver, sorry, silk. Oof. It's so gorgeous. Do you want to see how it looks on the back? So we're getting closer to the dinner now, and I wanted to take something for the person who's coming from Charles and Keith. And there's a store called CSI, so that's where I'm headed to see if there's anything I can find that could be gift worthy. I just want to go and browse once. Go see what they have inside. This is the fit. It's Akira. Ah, apparently it's in there, the textile pieces. They even drew a little zebra crossing. Alright, I'll follow the rules. This is so cute. This is cute. This is so cute. So gorgeous. Guess what? The flasks. It's made by Desups. It says here, and I asked. And for my few fellow audience who are not from Bhutan, Desup is like so some 12 or 13 years ago, His Majesty had this magnificent idea to, come up with this somewhat of a military concept, but then these are all laymen civilians who volunteered to, be on the front line should the country ever need it. And since then, a staggering amount of our citizens have stepped ahead and gone into the Desung training. Once you're trained, you can go back to your normal lives. That's perfectly fine. But should the country ever need it, you can always volunteer and Like you're readily stepping up. Nobody's enforcing this on you, okay? Around the COVID area, you know, when people were losing jobs and the market was struggling, to say the least, His Majesty further decorated this idea of Desup, and he came up with Desung skilling program, where said volunteers, Desups, could enroll themselves in a certain skill set that they would love to pursue.
I thought of trying to do this, Kira, but there's no way it looks good. And then this is another option. But again, same story.
I'm currently at Lungta Handicraft. Oh my god, the sun is from everywhere. I'm looking for a little more things to include in the paper bag when I gift it tomorrow, because the tumbler alone is not it. They have just about everything under the sun here, and everything handicraft, you know, Bhutan. So I'm pretty positive I'll be able to find something. I'm gonna go with this one because I don't know, I was way across the shop. And something about this whole wall was very inviting. It's now the day of the dinner, and my hair. Look at my hair. A sad story, right? But not for long. Why? Because I already made an appointment with Matang Morop. I made the appointment like a few days ago, and what's going on here? We're gonna wash and get a blowout. And on a very related note, these are the shades I was talking about. I'm now here for the hair appointment. Brought a little bubble tea for Rinzin. Let's head in. I'm long due for a hair wash. I just took off my makeup because I'm going to redo my skincare and everything. I used this product here to remove my makeup. This was sent to me by Soul Skincare. It's 5 p.m. I did not mean for my schedule to fall back like this. Just wanted to show how good my makeup turned out though. And I'm not gonna get dressed. I'm now gonna get dressed. Luckily for me, I have already thought of what to wear, so it's gonna be chop from here. Hello. So I was filming a TikTok, like a get ready with me TikTok, so I couldn't make much here. But then I just thought I'd show you my outfit before I head out. My hair is, oh, I'm obsessed. And this is the outfit. The kira is Amameto's. Shout out to Amameto. And the back looks like that. And this handbag is from Charles & Keith. It was gifted to me by an online business who deals with Charles & Keith products. They're called Charles & Keith Bhutan. And these heels, which I had ordered from their website years ago, is also Charles & Keith. And I'm now headed to the dinner. Let's go see what I can learn from them. I just realized I got to the car in my heels and I don't have driving shoes. And if you're wondering what are driving shoes, it's shoes that you can drive with without dying. And if I go back home to go get my driving shoes, or like at least flip-flops, I'll be late. What do I do? Do you think I can drive? Like that. Realized I'd rather be a little bit late than becoming the late Teziache, because you know, it's risky to drive with those shoes on. So I ran back home to get a pair of slippers, and now we're headed. Let's go. As I remember, the road is from here, but I don't know. I don't have time to waste. I think it is. I'm not too sure. Excuse me. Okay, las. Thank you. I made it here, but guess what I did? I wasn't sure of the parking situation, because what I thought is the parking looks very far from the main building. So I went close to the building, right, thinking there was a parking there, but there wasn't one. So I just made a round of that place, like driving past a parade. Embarrassing. Let's go. And they had name tags on here. That's me. So cute. Hey, hi, doing? Hello. Nice to meet you. Wow, you smell nice. Smell to hitchy, Don't be DC. Look at everything that they got for us. I'm dying. Oh my god, so cute. Ay.
And there's a hut. It's a mirror.
Wow. So we're having a very smashing time and everybody's taking pictures at the moment, as you can see in the back. Look. And all those stuffs there from Charles and Keith for us girls, and I'm even wearing their shoes right now. That's Adrian from Charles and Keith. These are the girl pops. Thank you so much.
Cheers. Cheers. Thanks. The last one.
With water. Hi you guys, so now it's been a few days since the dinner has happened and I've been working on getting out some TikTok and Instagram content, but the YouTube video is, I'm still editing. Like my computer's open here and now I was mid-editing when I realized that I do not have an ending to the video which is showing you guys what we got. So regarding the shoes, we had a selection to choose from. I went with Mary Jane flats because they also do this in heels apparently. I already wore it once, so that's why it's like messy. It's so gorgeous, look. And with fall, I thought it would be perfect and I can wear it with like white socks, no? I'll link the products in my description box if you guys are also interested. And during the dinner, we had the privilege of meeting the e-commerce business advisor of Charles and Keith. Goes by the name Adrian, and he was nothing short of hospitable and sweet and fun to be around. He did not at all feel like an official that we were meeting, but just like a, I don't know, a new friend, something like that. He was so fun to be around. We made TikToks together and he took pictures of us. We took pictures of him. We took pictures together. It was so fun. It was good fun. And I hope that meeting us was also at all worth Adrian's time. Because look what we got. So cute. This is the Aubrielle. This also comes with a strap to carry it crossbody. And let's do that right now. Look at the bag. Oh my god, so cute. Normally, I'm not like a crossbody bag girl. But this one, look at me, I'm traveling. Let's manifest another trip for me, you guys. And I'm just like, I have often purchased Charles and Keith bags, purses for my friends who are overseas when I'm not there and I want to give them a birthday gift. I just like find myself gravitating towards the Charles and Keith website. And last year around the Lunar New Year, they did this very beautiful series and I got one of my friends like a pink baguette bag, you know, like the shoulder bag, and it was done with pink brocade and it was so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I too have had the privilege of receiving Charles and Keith as gifts from my friends when they come to Bhutan. So Charles and Keith, you run in the friendship, you run in our house. Look at this. We've all seen the Calla tote, right? At least once, either carried by someone or on the internet. It's so gorgeous. Just to switch it up sometimes, Adrian showed us that, again, it's like the magnet mechanism. So you just cinch it in and the magnet holds it for you. And then the bag looks much smaller and more like portable. Comes with a little handy pouch inside to carry your necessities so you're not like scrambling and scrounging around in the base of your bag. The cutest little Bagcharm, which comes in a mirror. So cute. Thank you so much, Charles and Keith. And none of this goes without saying thank you to you guys.